They got some decent weapons, but again, Aaron Rodgers is what makes them look good. Without Aaron Rodgers, this team is nowhere near this. Without Aaron Rodgers, they're not 4-1. Okay, again, they have that because they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. That's a top 4. But until then, I don't see Aaron Rodgers getting injured like that. We'll see, but if they continue to win more games, let's say by week 10, and they only have one loss by week 10, then they'll be on championship level yet. But Matt LaFleur is young. He's a rookie head coach, so I'm not going to give him too much credit right now because I don't want to jinx him. I don't want to put that much pressure on him, but we'll see. But they have been winning a majority of the games. They have looked very good. Okay, they got some good. Their running backs can get down. And this is a team without Clay Matthews. They don't got Clinton Dix neither. All those guys left, right? And they're still winning games. So, yeah, I'm going to leave them right there for now. Panthers. Carolina, I'm going to put them as average. Yeah, they've been, they're not necessarily a contender right now, and I'm going to put them as average. This may change down the line, but Cam Newton has been, the last 2 years been kind of horrible for them. Remember, they bummed out last year. They're their average team. Yeah, Chris McCaffrey is good, but again, Cam Newton needs some more pieces developed. They're another team that's lacking receiver core. They need receiver depth. Cam Newton needs more guys to throw to because the receivers he got now, these guys are not established yet. Yeah, they got one of the best running backs in the league, but even defense, right? Luke Kuechly is good, but again, this team is still not strong enough to beat none of the contenders. So the Panthers right now, I'm gonna say average. They haven't been looking that good. And plus, you're in the division with New Orleans and Tampa Bay. The Panthers might sneak in, but for now, I'm going to put them as average. Raiders, right, with John Gruden, contender. Raiders are looking very impressive. John Gruden knows what he's doing. Remember, this is John Gruden, before he left the Raiders, about 14, 15 years ago, man, had him literally as a strong AFC contender, right? This team did get to the Super Bowl, right, with the team he developed, right? That's why if I was Antonio Brown, I would stay on this Raider team. Imagine if the Raiders had AB right now, they'll be up here because Derek Carr will have all the weapons he needs to throw to, right? Again, the players they all drafted is come out to be good pieces. They're not busts. And this is a team without Khalil Mack, right? They just beat the Raiders. They just beat the Bears. So the Raiders have proven they could beat a contending team. Okay? So the fact that they're beating the Bears, that's an upset. If the Raiders beats Green Bay, let's say they beat more of these playoff contenders, then again, they might be able to contend for a championship. Again, it's a young team. They have 5 first-round draft picks. It's starting to pay off. Yeah, AB, man, this guy is stupid, man. And again, I'll tell you, I got a video coming for Antonio Brown. I'm still trying to be patient. I know he still got this court case. I'm trying to wait for all that to reside. But I'm gonna make a video on AB because again, that guy is an idiot. If I'm AB, I would have stayed on this Raider team. Because now they're again, like the Niners, they're showing potential. All right. Again, this team has been winning the majority of their games. They're now 500. Yeah, before, the last 5, 6, 7 years, the Raiders were down here. Yeah, last year and 2 years ago, they were down here. Now they're up here with these teams, right? Let's see how the Raiders do by week 10. I'm going to see what the Raiders do by week 10. As of right now, they're looking like a contender. Because the Raiders can, again, they're not showing no fear at all. They get down with anybody. The defense can stop the run. They limit, because remember, this is a defense. This is a team that limit Patrick Lindsey. Lindsey didn't even have 100 yards like he normally would get on the Raiders team, right? They stopped that. They shut down Patrick Lindsey. Now against the Chiefs, that's another thing. I don't know if they're necessarily beating Kansas City, but they can beat everybody else, right? So we'll see how this goes, right? Bills, another team, look like a contender. Again, them picking up Cole Beasley was good. Jerry Allen is starting to be the quarterback they've been missing. And may I remind you, the Bills have not been 3-1 or 4-1 in the regular season going into week 6 since the 1990s when Jim Kelly was running that team, right? That's how long it's been for the Bills. Now, I told y'all before, the Bills have always had a decent defense with Gilmore and Kyle Williams, right? The offense is starting to get good, right? If they can get more receivers like Cole Beasley, they already got a veteran, Frank Gore, right? Now, even though LeSean McCoy is no longer there, again, Frank Gore has done a good job for his age. So if Jerry Allen is also mobile. He's way more mobile than Trubisky is, right? I'm not gonna say he's just as mobile as Lamar Jackson or Mahomes level, but he's up there, right? Like Jerry Allen started to be hard to tackle on the backfield. I'm not gonna lie, though, my Cowboys might struggle against the Bills. I'm gonna be honest. I know the Cowboys got Patriots on schedule, but these Bills, they're not gonna beat the Bills. That's gonna be a tough game. But other than that, if the Bills can continue to win more games like the Raiders, they might just make the playoffs again. So I like what I see from the Buffalo Bills. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's up here, right? Again, Russell Wilson. No, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna put him up. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up here. Yeah, they're contending, right? I'm not gonna exactly put them in championship level yet. Again, they're another team that's literally good, right? Well, Russell Wilson proved that he could be an MVP. And that's something Russell Wilson has not had yet. If Russell Wilson could have a game where he comes back from being down 5-6 points, a touchdown, right, like he did against the Rams, oh yeah, the Seattle can definitely contend back for another championship. This is Pete Carroll we talking about here, right? Remember, this is a Seattle team without the Legion Boom. Sherman is gone. They don't got Cam Chancellor no more. I've not seen or heard from him since Michael Bennett left that team, right? Earl Thomas gone. They lost almost everyone, right? Beast Mode retired, but they're still doing well, right? Why? Because Russell Wilson. I'm going to put Russell Wilson ahead of Aaron Rodgers just for that sense. Even though they're both great quarterbacks, I'm going to say he's slightly better because, again, Russell Wilson did lead his team to 2 Super Bowls. Aaron Rodgers only did 1, right? And remember, Seattle has stayed consistent, okay? And Rodgers had a year where the Packers have fell off. So, again, they're a little bit in a better position than Green Bay. So, yeah, if Russell Wilson continue to have those type of games, he'll be right up here, and he'll be in this side. He'll be in championship contention. Because remember, Seattle, again, they're teams that can surprise you, right? They can knock off a majority of these teams, especially that defense is playing well. And, of course, New England's New England, right? This is your reigning champs. They're 5-0. New England's New England. Just so long as Belichick and Brady are together, they'll always be a contender. Without a doubt, man. And remember, New England's the only team that's made the most Super Bowl appearances than any other team in the last 5 years. Like, New England's been dominating for at least 2 decades. Okay? The 2000s belong to them. Right? Brady say he doesn't want 6, he wants 7. Okay? But that's just it, folks. That's my tier list. That's my rank. Again, this is, like I said, it's subject to change, right? But my concern is these teams here, right? Buffalo and Raiders, these teams here, and then Colts, that's what I'm looking at, right? Chicago might have a falling off. We'll see. But again, folks, that's the list, man. But anyways, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.